This is Political Blind Date.
So the Conservatives say, change the Safe Third Country Agreement. It's an agreement. We don't get to change it. It's a two-party agreement.
Yes, but
if
there's a situation and we saw that something's wrong because when they settle the agreement, they don't think about the fact that people can cross off the official port of entry. We just have to negotiate to change it. That's it. We're in Parliament to change things, to change laws. So it's when we have an agreement, it doesn't work for a part of them.
with Donald Trump, and he doesn't want to change it.
It's your boss problem.
No, but it's you have to have, you can't have an idea that's not possible. If we're living in an era right now where we have a Trump administration that is not going to negotiate easily, all we can do is open the door, have the conversation, and push. And believe me, Bill Blair is having the conversation.
Well, for Canadians expect that their government will make all possible efforts to deal with the U.S. and especially with Donald Trump.
But they've appointed a new minister.
Like for NAFTA, for NAFTA, we have some negotiation, been tough for Canadians. We gave everything, but at the end, we have a deal. Okay, not a good deal, but it's a deal. So, but it's the same thing for the Third Safe Country Agreement. We have to open discussion. Say, okay, guys, we have a problem here. Can we solve it?
The discussions are open, and Bill Blair has been very clear that he's in conversation with his equivalent in the U.S. Until that happens, until that changes, we have to work with what we have.
Oh, no.
And if there was a Conservative government in place, they would have to work with what they have. That's just the reality of this. So what you do is you keep people safe, you find the best opportunities, you speed up the work permits. When we first started this, they were 3 months to get a work permit. It's now 3 weeks. These people are working. You get them into program. One of our problems is that these refugee claimants aren't funded for language training. You have to be refugee. That drives me crazy because we're wasting time with them. But they won't.
They don't speak English. They stay here. They can't work. They can't do anything.
And they will work, but they'll work in very limited jobs. So my goal would be to say, let's open up language training to refugee claimants because we're not wasting money because we're going to actually be investing in them, and they're going to be working and they're going to have better jobs.
But at the end, I think all the problem is to speed the process. We have to find a way to speed the process. It's abnormal to wait so long to have an answer.
Absolutely.
They claim if we say no, we have to be deported.
Bureaucracy does not move quickly.
I know.
And the IRB is a bureaucracy, and we put in $70 million extra dollars.
Always talking about money, just spend money, but the process don't change. So where's money go?
Well, it is speeding up though. We have increased the efficiency of it. It's still slow, but people get the chance to appeal. They get a chance to go to federal court if they get leave to appeal to court. This is the Canadian system. And I value it. I mean, we're a country of rule of law, and we're a country of human rights. We're a country of civil rights. That's what makes it bugs people. Oh, I hear it. It's not. It's not just people in Quebec who get concerned about this.
And especially people who wait long times to have their place in Canada. The community and these refugees we just met. These people wait in the UN camps over there, overseas, and then so when government said, okay, you can come in Canada, it was a dream, can come true. But the other one just took a plane, a flight, across the US, then cross the border.
Not usually.
I mean,
the border crossers I've met and talked to, it's a huge ordeal to get here. Huge ordeal.
Hope so.
They, the Ghanaians have had to get to Johannesburg. Normally they go from South Africa to Brazil or Ecuador. They actually hike through the jungle. eventually making their way to the Caribbean.
yeah.
They get on boats, they get into the United States, they get arrested. It's an unbelievable ordeal. And then they get out of detention, and they make their way to Canada because they have an opportunity to get out of the U.S.
But, yeah.
Is it a good system? Absolutely not. It's why we have a safe third country agreement. I get it. But it's life is what it is, and can we improve the system? Absolutely.
This is Political Blind Date.